Okay, hello, my name is Asa, and today I am here in this video and I will show you how to start using Blender. Well, the idea with these tutorials is that these tutorials are going to be very basic, right? Okay, to start like using Blender. Well, for this video we're going to start making something very simple, and we're not going to make this bear, not all this bear, that is a Rilakuma or something. So this is pretty basic Blender. The thing that we have here is the cube, the default cube. So you can delete things using the supreme or delete. Okay, so you can add objects here using Shift A, and then you can add any object that you have in here. For example, this ecosphere. I can delete again, and that's it. Obviously, the object is going to appear wherever you put this 3D cursor, that it's very useful and that we use a lot with Blender. So depending on the configuration of your Blender, well, you can set it. Okay, so if you don't know how to set, well, you can put it or set it with this. You can use this and you can set it here. In my case, I can do it with the left mouse button. I prefer. Now, if you want to center your 3D cursor, just press Shift C and you will center this thing, and then you can start adding an object. So basically that is the idea. Now let's start adding another cube just to show some things. You can rotate the camera using your wheel mouse. You can press Shift and that's it. Also with Control you zoom, and the wheel mouse, of course. So you rotate, you move this thing, and then you zoom. That's the idea. The one that we are going to use today is edit mode. So you enter here. You can enter with tab also, selecting the object that you want to edit, and that's it. So you edit. Now there is another important thing. All the objects in edit mode have three things: vertex, edges, and faces. So depending on the thing that you select, you can select here in the model. For example, if I select this, I am selecting here these faces. Also, I can select the edges if I want to move the edges or change. Also the vertex, depending on what you want to do. So we have this bear. Basically, if you check this, the shape for this bear, it is just like an sphere, and then you have another spheres over there. So you can go here and you can select here a subdivision surface. This is one way to smooth things. Okay, you can add two here for levels of view, and I guess then we go to object, shade smooth. That's it. Now we're going to try to make this shape. Before that, we can go here to edit mode. Check the shape. It's a little like stretch on the x-axis. So I'm going to select here this one. I'm going to add here this x thing just to help me. If I move one side, it's going to affect the other side. Okay, so I am in the face mode. So I'm going to move. G is to grab or to move things. I am grabbing this face and I'm moving the face. So again, G, 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 and move in the x-axis. So remember that we have the x-axis is this one, the red line. This is the z-axis. If I want to move it in the z-axis, I just press this, G, Z. Or the y-axis, that is forward and backwards. Okay, G, D, 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 D. That's it. That's the way that we can start like using Blender. So well, anyway, we continue with this cube. We are going to have this shape. We are going to scale it like this. Scale is with S, by the way. Okay, so this is a thing that we use a lot. Now we're going to press Ctrl R. Ctrl R is just to add a cut in the geometry. So Ctrl R, it is in the middle. That's okay. Now we have this shape with the Ctrl R. you just place it and press enter. Then we are going to select the edges with these two, and then S, Y, and then you move S, Y. Oh, this is like a bow. Okay, here. Now we check here, it's not very nice. So we can press Ctrl R, and we place it here in the middle. Click, enter to apply the changes. Okay, now it is like that. Now we're going to add another cut in the middle, like this. Enter also. Then we select this vertex in vertex mode. To change this mode, you can use 1, 2, or 3, or you can select here. I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to press here S, X. That's it. Then I'm going to select this vertex. Then we're going to select this one, this one, this one, this one, this vertex, and then we're going to have like this shape. Okay, I guess that looks much better. Not like the bear, but might work. Now we're going to select this one. I'm going to press S, scale it over there. Also, there is another option that you can check here. That is this one, proportional editing. That it's pretty useful. So if I select this vertex and then I enable this thing, then press G, and you have this area. It is moving this vertex and the ones that are close to them. Okay, so if I increase the radius, well, it will affect more vertexes. So in this case, I'm going to just move it like this, just to affect this and try to have a better shape for the bear. Then I'm going to select these ones, and that's it. So we have part of the face like this. Oh, here looks awful, but no problem. We just take this vertex and move it like that. We just change the radius with the mouse wheel. Okay, then I'm going to select this one, and that's it. Okay, it is good. Now we need the ears. For the ears, we can duplicate this one, and then we can scale it, then put it over here, and then we can use just a mirror modifier. So mirror modifier, and then the mirror modifiers needs a value. Okay, I'm going to mirror based on what? But you are going to mirror based on this head, and then you have it. So this is good because we don't need to create two ears. We just create one and place one, and then it's going to move it. Okay, well, I have it here, and then I'm just going to start like shaping this thing. Okay, so you can start like this. Then you can start like moving these things, these areas, and then you can start like shaping your beautiful Rilakuma ear. This is like making animatronics also. It looks like Mickey Mouse, but well, we can select all of them. This is important. When I select, for example, if I select here with my mouse, I am not selecting the back part. To select the back part, we need to use this one, that is the X-ray mode. That's it, X-ray mode, and you can enable this with Alt-Z. Alt-Z. You can see the vertex that are behind, and you can select, and it's selecting everything in front and behind. So this is good, a good tool to use. Now let's start like grabbing this thing. I am using proportional editing. Just press G, and then I make the radius smaller. That's it. I'm going to use these ones too, pressing Shift. Okay, I'm going to select these ones first. Okay, now these ones too. I'm going to disable this one, the X, to make it not so symmetrical. Okay. Now we can just select these ones, and then I'm going to select this one, this bunch. I'm going to disable this, the X-ray, just to see better. Okay, that's it. Then we have this one. Then we are going to have this one, and then we are going to have this one, and these ones. That's it. Now we check on the side. We are going to scale this. We press A to select everything. A, then S, Y, just to scale it on the Y-axis. Not a lot. That's it. We want to have this floppy there. I select these two vertices and then scale in the Y-axis. I guess that's okay. I like it. I mean, this one. I'm going to use here this one, the X-ray mode, to select the ones that are behind the vertices. And then I'm going to move this, and then I'm going to move this. So I guess we are almost finishing this part of the head. Okay, we have some decent ears.
In next video we finish face. Thanks for watching.